This is section 8.3 notes. Today we're going to be distributing multiple times. So we're going to have questions that look like this, and they're going to ask, what are the simpler forms? And the hint is to use the distribution property. So now we're having two parentheses. So for part A, it's 2x plus 4 times 3x minus 7. To do and to use the distributive property for these problems, you're going to take this first problem and you're going to list out the parts separately. So I have 2x to begin it, and then a positive 4. So I'm going to list them out vertically. Then I'm going to put the 3x minus 7 behind each of the parts. So 3x minus 7 over here, and 3x minus 7 down here. Then all I need to do is distribute twice. So I'm first going to distribute this 2x into the parentheses. So 2 times 3 will give me 6. X times x will give me x to the second. Then I do 2 times negative 7, which gives me negative 14. X times no letter here just stays x. So I have 6x squared minus 14x. Now I move down to the lower one. I'm going to distribute the 4 into the parentheses down here. 4 times 3 x is 12x. So I'm not going to put it under the x squared. I'm going to put it under the plain old just x's. So 12x. And then 4 times negative 7 is negative 28. So I put that at the end. Okay, so I want to line up all of my letters. So if I have x squared, they're going to go in this column. If I have plain old x's, they'll go in this column. And if I just have numbers, they'll go in this column. I do that because my next step is to add these two lines together. So I go straight down. 6x squared plus 0 is just 6x squared. Negative 14x plus 12x is going to give me negative 2x. And then this is 0 plus negative 28 is negative 28. And that'll be your final answer. 6x squared minus 2x minus 28. This next problem, I have 3x squared plus x minus 5 times 2x minus 7. I'm going to take the first parenthesis and I'm going to list out all the parts. 3x squared, x, and negative 5 for the minus 5. Then I'm going to put the second parenthesis right behind each part. 2x minus 7. This time I'm going to distribute 3 times. So the first one I'm going to distribute is 3x squared. So 3 times 2 is 6. X squared times x, that gives x to the third, because 2 plus 1 for the exponents. Remember, you're adding exponents. Then I go to the next one. 3x squared times negative 7 is negative 21x squared. Then I go down to the next one, multiplying by x. So x times 2x will be 2x squared, so I'm going to put it under the x squared column. X times negative 7 will be negative 7x. Then this last one, negative 5 times 2x will give me negative 10x. Negative 5 times negative 7 is actually going to be a positive 35. So see how I have everything lined up. This is the x to the thirds, x to the seconds, plain old x's, and plain old numbers. Then I add them all together. So 6x to the third, there's nothing else in that column, so it's just 6x to the third. Negative 21x squared plus 2x squared is going to give me negative 19x squared. Then negative 7x plus negative 10x will give me negative 17x, because you go more negative, they're both negatives, plus 35, because that's the only number. That is your final answer. Okay, I'd like you to go ahead and pause this video and try practice A and practice B. They're just like problems A and problems B up here, just with different numbers. So once you've done practice A, you should get as your final answer 4x to the second minus 17x plus 15. If you did not get this as your result, please pause this video, raise your hand, and I can go through your work. Moving on to part B, you should have gotten 2x to the third minus 9x to the second plus 10x minus 3. Again, if you did not get 2x to the third minus 9x squared plus 10x minus 3, all of those parts correct, please pause this video and raise your hand for some help, because something went wrong. Either you forgot a negative or you just added wrong. Something little is usually what's going on there.